Alright people, what's up? It's Berserk here. I'm bringing you my first FGC post for Black Ops. It's a quick game of Nuketown Team Deathmatch. I go 24-3, I believe, somewhere around there, using an ACExBerserk. And yeah, you probably heard game sound there from my mic. But nothing much to really describe on this map. I'm using extended mags with Warlord Pro, Scavenger Pro, and Ninja Pro. This was recorded like 3 days ago before I prestiged. And first thing I want to say, game related, is Warlord Pro with Scavenger Pro using like Semtex is freaking dirty. I mean, you'll see people using it with like the Tomahawks and whatnot, just to try and get those ridiculous cross maps, but I don't really waste my time with that. But I know the game just came out, and this is an FGC post and all, and you're expecting to hear about the game, but at this particular moment, I want to talk about a different subject, and that was the series I was going to create called Dealing with Depression Through Gaming, and the series never came out. I'm not frequent enough of a poster to try and do that, plus I couldn't get my topics right, but I myself am currently dealing with depression, and I just got back about 10 minutes ago. I came home from our youth group, which I'm like a leader of, and holy crap, that bus is sharp. But yeah, I'm a leader of it, and we had a pretty emotional night. Our youth group's at a church or whatever, so they are going to have their God studies and whatnot. But I'm not too much of a religious person, but we're just there. Lecture's about to start. The youth leader or teacher was about 3 sentences into his speech, and this cop came into the room and asked if she could have a moment, and you know, you gotta respect the law, so they ended up giving her the moment that she needed, and she asked if our friend Corey was there, and we pointed at him. Well, the leader pointed at him, and she asked him to come with us. Asked if he had any other belongings with him. He said no, and she took him out. Apparently his mom was looking for him and couldn't get a hold of him because he doesn't have a phone. And he ended up having to go. His mom took him, and they had to talk with his mom or whatever. And the reason being that the cops actually looked for him is because he's under watch by the cops. And if you're under watch and your parents need to find you, their job is to find you. That's just what they have to do. But the reason I'm going on to depression with this is he's going through a struggle right now. He is going through, I guess, he's a druggie. I don't know. I don't like that term. But he was seen as an alcoholic. He's only 16 now, don't get me wrong. But to be 16 and to be into this stuff intensely, it's not a good thing. I mean, whatever floats your boat, do what you want to do, but when it becomes an issue, it's an issue that needs to be taken care of. And beginning of the summer, like I'd say, it was actually the day school went out. You want to have a good time, enjoy the last day of school, first day of summer. He ended up getting, good term, shit-faced, like completely, and it was at a park. So he drank his mind out at a park, and it was so bad he actually called up his mom to get him, and his mom took him to the police station, and practically had him arrested, nonetheless. And he ended up having to do community service for it, and he had to go to AA meetings at the age of 16. If I had to deal with that, I'd be depressed. Now, this actually made him stop doing alcohol because his mom was obviously not liking that, and as a kid you should listen to your parents to at least some extent. So he stopped drinking and he started smoking more weed. Now weed's fine, I don't care, I'm not against it, I'm for it. But then he got into other stuff. He started popping pills or whatever, and apparently, so I heard tonight, he's stealing Xanax from his stepfather. Some people were saying that he's prescribed it, but his mother said that he's stealing it from his stepfather. So I'm going to end up having to believe the adult on it rather than his cousin who also does this stuff. So basically, what I'm going to go with this, since this is wrapping up, to deal with your depression, don't do drugs as a gateway. Get into a hobby like gaming, which I ended up doing, and it actually helps me. Thank God Black Ops came out, because past couple months I've been going through depression. This just helped me. This and Halo, and then my friends, of course. But like, pick up a hobby like music or gaming or whatever, or skateboarding or roller skating or whatever. Just don't pick up drugs and alcohol as your hobby / gateway for dealing with depression. Now, the match is wrapping up here. I want a quick question is, what do you guys want to see? What gun do you want to see me using for the next game? That's it. If you like these commentaries, let me know in the comments below. This is Berserk HD. I'm out. Peace.